Yeah, I kind of forgot I muted my mic. Oops. So let's start from the beginning here. Um, so I had to disappear for a bit. Um, family shit going on. But beyond that, Caswell channeling, cast and incinerate, and volatile dead is going to be the three big things for this particular build. Um, Channeling incinerate, of course, coupled with the volatile dead going off with cast while channeling, and wow, we don't have anything in the guild stash really. But yeah, combination looked pretty snazzy, so I decided to do it. Let's see, reduce the amount recovered. So we're just gonna go with a regular one, not that blue one there, because that blue one needs to be re-rolled. Currently starting off, I'm only dealing like 27 DPS with this character right now, but I mean this character is like level 8, and I've got a pretty decent AOE and pretty good attack speed, so really, there's no downside to it. Yeah, so I'm gonna just run with this. I feel like there's a command I can do to turn on my Spotify, but I don't know what that command is. Um, Let me see. Launch music player. Oh, hey, there is a command. It's going to be exclamation point SR for command. So let's see here. It would be exclamation point SR, and then the song name. Let's see if that worked. Search settings. Search on Spotify as the default. Let's see, exclamation point. Did it work or no? Yes, maybe. Nope, doesn't look like it worked. Whatever. I regular Spotify. There it goes. And then from here, we're going to go to radio. I don't remember playing Because I Got High, but it's always a good song to listen to. Can y'all hear that? Okay, so I need to make sure that y'all can actually hear it. Why, man? Cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Ooh. But then I got high. My whole paycheck. And I know why. Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Ooh, but I got high. La da 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 da. And I know why. Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
Gonna eat your pussy too. Now I'm jacking off, and I know why.
Turn this shit off.
Yeah, because I got high.
Keep going.
Because I got high.
Hey, do that over,
Because
man.
I got high.
Hey, come on, man. Don't, come on.
Go. I messed up my entire life because I got high. Go. I lost my kids and wife because I got high.
Say what?
Now I'm sleeping on the sidewalk and I know why.
Why, man?
Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La la da da da. I'ma stop singing this song because I'm high. Present tense, baby. I'm singing this whole thing wrong because I'm high.
Bring it back.
And if I don't sell one copy, I'll know why.
Why, man?
Yeah, hey, cause I'm high. Cause I'm high. Cause I'm high.
Are you really high, though, man? He really is high, man. Get jiggy with it. Skippity dee bop.
Women are stupid and I don't respect them. That's right, I just have sex with them. Show me your genitals. Your genitals.
What?
Show me your genitals.
Genitalia.
Show me your genitals.
The clock rings and it's 11:30. Can't believe it, but the time just flies. Soon I'll be on a cruise to heaven, hearing stories in 1,000 lies about the things that I never do. Experience that I don't have. It's kind of scary on the big Queen Mary. Gotta do it fast. Gotta grab a piece of paper. Wish I could find my pen. What am I taking? Yeah, what am I waiting for? I gotta pack up the Louis, and I can't leave a thing behind. Gotta pack up the Louis, or maybe different and change your mind. I gotta pack it for every reason, every season, be it night or day. Pack up the
thing.
What you doing standing up there shaking like that?
The new thing that they
Well, the
added
boys
to
are
this
gonna tell you what to do. Listen.
I just started calling it the Syndicate, the Trail League. And the Syndicate here, each of these guys that you see
Just do it, you git.
I choose an honorable death.
Haku, I can move him over to... He currently does not have a fraction that he's part of, but if I execute him, he'll get a rank and he'll join the fraction fortification.
All
so
the small things, true care, truth brings.
So really,
I'll take.
Oh, not pretty.
You're right.
That's pretty too.
Always, I know.
Oh, no, I am ready to do whatever you say.
Waiting,
if I bargain with him, he'll give me 6%.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off.
There it is, eh? That's the sense I was hoping for. Now, let's talk.
Now you'll notice this item here. Notice how it has like the shiny, weird hieroglyph type letters on it.
Late night.
On that one and on this one. Well, those are Bale's mods.
I know. She left me roses by the stairs.
Salah.
Surprises let me know she cares. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off.
As I pick more items that can give me,
carry me home.
I can.
Hold your head still. I'll be your thrill. The night will go on. My little windmill. Over small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift. Your ride, best trip. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so. I will not go.
delight. All the way through the night. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. Fear and delight. All the way through the night. With a little daring do. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. Oh, my little boy was gonna be getting his fingers burned, but I can see the sentence gotta be learned. They say the boys have been his wife, but they weren't. It's wrong, but I want it tonight. In any case, my friends, it's too late. Like a moth to like a beast to bait. And I know the black widow eats its mate. It's wrong, but I want it tonight. Fear and delight.
Slave is not
All the way through the night.
Slave.
With a little daring do. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. Fear and delight. All the way through the night. With a little daring do. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. I'm an innocent being seduced by your charms. I'm a young boy tickled to death in your arms. Your kisses taste like bitter almonds. It's wrong, but I want you tonight. An addiction pulling me to a grave end. You're an
give little Guff a chance to jabber, and I guarantee.
In front of me he stands, I stop before he goes. I have never dreamed it, have you ever dreamed
Wait, what happened to our dealings? We were getting on fine.
I cannot believe it, I may never see a night like this. Stuff's happening when you are cheek to cheek. Could you ever dream that I never dreaming like
started playing past. I was going Alright, is that better? Yeah, see, I was wondering if it did or didn't, but nobody's been there to tell me, so yeah. I decided to do my own thing. But yeah, anywho, this game's called Path of Exile. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different characters. Okay. Better. Okay, so now I'm fighting stuff. And we're fighting stuff again. Testing this out, see if this is better. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's test this out here. Alright, is that better? Alright, cool. Yeah, my mic sensitivity was still low, apparently. Alright, so testing it with fighting stuff while doing this. Alright, cool. Yeah, this headset that I got is fairly new. And the one I had before, for some reason, when it started glitching out, I guess one of the wires or something got loose, and when that wire got loose, it made my mic sensitivity jump all over the place. So 1 minute I'd be like super quiet, so when I'd go to adjust it, then it was like blaring people's ears out, and there was no good middle ground. So I found the balance by turning my mic sensitivity down and just generally speaking louder. Like, especially when you don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Like, that's the most annoying. Because, I mean, I'd had that headset for years and it never gave me any issues. And then I guess I dropped it or something. Nice to know. Like, I was considering getting one, but I wasn't 100% sure on how I'd feel about it. Oh, hey, and apparently my camera, like, decided it didn't want to hang out anymore. There we go. Right. That explains why. I got that med regen on. And life regen. Assholes. No, but to answer your question that got us started on this conversation anyway, this is Path of Exile. Free-to-play game, and it's actually one of the games that's free-to-play that's actually really free-to-play. If you enjoy Diablo, you'll like this one. Let's see here. Diablo is always pretty fun. I mean, I've played Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. I've never actually played the first one, surprisingly. And graphically, it hurts my head to look at nowadays, so I don't think I ever will play the first one. Baldur's Gate. That name sounds super familiar, but I'm thinking that, yeah, it'll be the same general idea. Level up, you get skill points. Certain missions give you skill points. Skill points increase life, damage, you know, stuff. Just generally makes you better. It's got an in-game currency system that's pretty advanced. It's got, all in all, like, this game is actually a pretty, it's a really nice game. I enjoy. I usually only play it like with my brother, but I don't need that. But he's currently at work right now. And I saw this build that was made that I actually really like the look of. Yeah, like a lot, like the developers on Diablo 2, some of them actually did break off of, I forget the name of that company, off of Blizzard and all of them, and they actually made this game here. They now go by the name of Grinding Gear Games, but this game is, like I was saying, 100% free to play. But of course, like any online game, it's got its microtransactions. But this is one of them games that makes you want to get some of the microtransactions, because a lot of them are actually pretty cool. Let me off this Necromancer right here. Okay. Like some of the microtransactions that they've got, this is the story here. It's just got like boots and armor sets, your stash tabs for the stash for your personal inventory. It's got, yep, PC. It's got like cloaks that you can wear. Let's see, portals and pets. Oh my god, that portal is sexy. I think I'm gonna end up getting that portal because that goes with the, like, let me show you this other character that I've got. This is the one that is actually already pretty leveled. There we go. Let me see. This one here. This is my Spark Totem build. He's got a bunch of microtransactions on him right now. Let's see here. Oh, hey, you just went live. Okay. Okay, there we are. Alright, now, as I was saying, this build here, like he's got a, hold on, let me, as you can see, they all have a bunch of microtransactions on them, like the wings, the, yeah, I really like this particular blend of music called Electro Swing. Like that's my character with the Minotaur skin on his armor. But then there's this dude here. Oh, let me get the hell out the way so you can try to see him better. Like with his golden armor pack and his wings, and then there's another one here with their armor pack and wings. But all of it, like all of the microtransactions of this game, as I was saying, what I really like is the fact that they actually do nothing for you in game, other than like over here in our personal stash. Like you can get a stash for currency. These are all the different types of currencies that they come up with. Yeah, it's all cosmetic only. Nothing that'll help you level up, nothing that'll help you do anything in the game itself. It's all cosmetic, or a little bit of quality of life type stuff, like this stuff here in the stash tab. It helps you sort your maps out, it helps you sort your pages out, divination cards. Yes, you actually have to play to get stronger. A normal stash tab page looks like this. And if I remember correctly, you start off with like 10 of them. And you can store, you know, like let's take these for example. Those are Chaos Orbs. You can store those in your stash, like if you don't have a currency page. You can store them in here and it'll take up a stack of 10. No problem whatsoever. So you don't need the currency page. But instead of having, let's say you've got 100 of them, instead of having 10 stacks of 10 on one page, taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to right here, you can have that same amount stacked up to here. And the currency page like this one here, it holds up to 5,000 of each on one page. So you can have 5,000 of these, 5,000 of these, all on the one page. So it just helps improve on that level. But other than that, it's really not something that you have to worry about. All of your skills you get off of gems like these here. Like this one here is called, yes, that is something like the currency page, the divination cards page, the map page. Those are all cosmetics that you buy. But as I said, you don't actually need them to complete this game. It just makes life a little bit easier. And then you've got like your different skills that you have. This one here is called Stormbrand. This one is called Arc. Now all of them have different abilities, but mine in particular, hold on, let me go to, let's go here, Northern Forest. Show you what just generally how the different skills and everything look. Like this particular character uses a spell totem, which takes a normal skill that you would cast on your own, and you attach it to a totem. That way the totem can cast it for you at but I think it's like at 30% less damage, give or take. So you compensate that by having more totems. So you got all these different creatures that'll come out, and my totems have a cosmetic skin. So does the Arc. Arc is normally blue, and then the totem normally just looks like a rock. But that's pretty much what I do. I walk around and drop a totem in front of me. Totem does that. But that's pretty much how this game works. Like you find different skills on the skill tree here. Each of the nodes that look like this one here is a different base character class that you can use. So it goes Templar, Witch, Shadow, Ranger. What's his official name? His is I forget what the hell his official name is, but Duelist. That's the Duelist. This is the Gladiator. This is the Scion. There are 3 main parts of the game, of the skill tree you worry about: intelligence, strength, life, or dexterity. Now, Witch is all intelligence. Most of her nodes over here are going to give you intelligence, unless, as you can see, the whole skill tree is connected. You lead over into this side, which will give you some dexterity, or onto this side, which will give you more strength. So, the Templar is a strength intelligence hybrid. The Marauder, the other character I was playing, is a strength-based character. The Duelist is a strength dexterity hybrid. And the Ranger, or the Archer, she's a dexterity based, and of course the Shadow is intelligence and dexterity hybrid. The Scion is kind of the jack of all trades. She starts off with the lowest stats, but she can expand the most for the least amount of travel points. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, and there's a maximum of 120 skill points, 121 skill points that you can have for a level 100 character. With that being said, I've got, hold on, let me go to Steam so I don't, oh god. At the time I started playing this today, I was sitting at 1,907 hours in this game. Not necessarily don't want to stray too far. It depends on what your build does. Like, let's say you're playing a witch, and your witch needs these things here. These are called jewel sockets. Jewel sockets, hold on, I'll start heading to town. But jewel sockets have different attributes similar to the skill gems that you find, but the skill gems, or the jewel sockets, have special gems that go in there called, well, of course, jewels. And the jewels have waiting on this to load up so I can go and show you. Like, this most recent patch has been iffy. Like, it's a beautiful patch, don't get me wrong, but it has had its moments where it'll crash out and everything. But these are jewels. This one here, it has a 8% increased attack damage and +1 to a melee and unarmed range. And this one here is called the Frozen Trail. 7% increased projectile damage with at least 40 intelligence in the radius. The Frostbolt gains 2 additional projectiles. With at least 40 intelligence in the radius, Frostbolt projectiles gain 40% increased projectile speed per second. So you want to, if you couple, let's say, this gem or this jewel with the Frostbolt skill and a spell totem similar to how I've got now, you can have a maximum of 2 of them in there. You see on there it has a limit of 2 right there across the top. You get a maximum of 2 of them floating in there, so that's an additional 4 projectiles on top of whatever your skill already allows you to shoot out. It's shooting out in a fan type motion, and it'll cover the entire screen, hitting everything around you, and you don't have to worry about it. Like, I've got a build that does that, and it's been pretty nice to have. Let's see, like the different jewels, like this one here is a jewel, +16 to intelligence, like I was saying before, you know, the 3 main attributes that you gotta worry about. It gives you +16 to intelligence, 5% increased cast speed while wielding a staff, 13% increased mana and mana regeneration rate, and +8 to strength and dexterity. So that adds on to all 3 of your attributes that you have to worry about. It gives you increased cast speed while you're holding a staff, which this character will eventually be using a staff. And it gives you a +13% increased mana regen rate. So all of that will have your stats, like your offensive stats here. Let's go here. Right now, one of my totems does 4,616.5 damage with its attack. I can have 3 totems out. Now, with those 3 totems, do the math behind that if you want. I honestly hardly ever do. I just need to know how much one of them is doing, and then just say it's doing that times however many totems I've got. But, like your different skills, if you read on here, it'll say requires level 54 and 87 strength for this particular skill. It's a level 12 jewel. It tells you how much your mana multiplier is, and it reads out to you exactly what this skill will do. And it also has over there on the right side, on the left side of it, where it says active skills, it actually tells you which skills that you currently have equipped that this would work with. The only one that this would work with right now is my shield charge, which is a movement skill. But these boots here shows you another example of like the attributes. Yeah, it's actually really helpful. It's a nice update that they just recently added. Well, as I said, like these boots here, I'm level enough to use them. Yeah, if you ever decide to jump on it and check it out, let me know, man. I'm always down to try to help grow this guild that I've got. This stash that I was looking at, like, it looks pretty barren right now, but this is the amount of pages that we have to add stuff into here. Now, let me show you. That's in the most recent league called Betrayal. Let's go over to the standard league, which is where everything from these temporary leagues that they make go to. So let's say you make a character, you get them to like level, hell, this one here is a level 87. They come back to the standard league, leaving off exactly where you left them. The only thing is whatever new updates that they add, whatever new temporary content that they're testing out to add to the base game, it does not get added to standard until they see how it performs in these temporary leagues, which last anywhere between 3 and 4 months. They just started a new one last week. But this is our normal guild stash. We got a bunch of donations pages for uniques, skills, stuff, body armor, and more stuff, boots, shields, gloves, like all of this is completely filled with stuff. And where it says on here, where it says remove only, that's from the leagues that we made before that needed to get moved out of the temporary stash, guild stash, into the main guild stash. We need to really go through and clean out the main guild stash, but god damn it, that is a lot of work that nobody has felt like doing, because we always play the temporary leagues. So eventually we'll go through and deal with this. Like, just understand it's a lot. Exactly why we just haven't touched it. Eventually we'll do it. Theoretically. There you go. Oh, hey, I forgot I had this set up on him. I think I'm gonna take these cosmetics off and put it on my other character. Which one is this one? This one is the Scholar. Yep, this one's Scholar. It works better with the other character. Alright, cool, man. Just let me know. Let me know what you jumping on. I'll catch you later, man. Appreciate you stopping by and showing some support. Let's see, where was I at? The fuck did I call that new character? Here we go. Hey, you. How's it going, my phone? What do you mean you don't know? Why do you look upset? So eat. Okay. Oh. Are you supposed to be eating just yet? Hi, Cerberus. Yes, boy. Sit. Love you too, boy. Okay.
There's a fine line.
So, avoid chewing on that side. There you go, problem solved. That's my niece. She decided to show up and hang out for a bit, but, you know, not really hang out with me. She just didn't want to be at home. That's okay, I've gotten used to it. That's how our relationship usually works. She does what she wants. She doesn't bother me. I don't mind what she does. She's a good kid. Cold, lightning spells, crit strike chance, increased duration on enemies.
Farewell.
Really not worth me using.
Hello. While we live, we are lost.
Hit him up and get him up, I ain't
with a weapon.
What
And with words.
What if instead of gutting me, you just let me go? And I mean, really go. What if, and bear with me here, what if instead of gutting me, you just let me go?
You say prison cell. I hear holiday.
Oh, it's taking too long for me to go through here. Where the fuck is everybody at?
Brawn is about to meet its match. Give the warden my regards. it, then I'ma have to take it.
After taking that, I'ma catch your case. It's gonna be fascinating. It's gonna say the whole rap game passed away on top of the affidavit. Graduated from activator / massive masturbator to Michael Jackson's activator. Meaning I'm on fire off the top. Might wanna back up the data. Rolling over hip hop in a verbal tractor trailer. Homie, they sick. You can normally ask a hater. Don't it make sense? These shell cases is just like a bag of paper. Drop to the lap of a taxivator. Homie, they spit.
I think that I drop it like a sack of potatoes. Put girl on the crackulator. Percolator is party. Be my penis ejaculator later. Tell your boyfriend that you just dropped the pay. That you rolling with a player. You won't be exaggerating. You say it.
Your spirit, the plaything of the ancestors, slave master.
Oh, hey, I didn't get her to look at that. What else? I'll have her look at it in the next spot.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. 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 My music so loud, I'm swinging. They hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty. Trying to 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 catch me riding dirty. They can see me lean, I'm tense, so it ain't easy to be seen. When they see me ride by, they can see the gleam. I shine on the deck in the TV screen. Ride with a new chick, she like cola. Next to the PlayStation controller is a full clip and my pistola. Send a jacker into a coma. Girl, you ain't on crazy like crazy bone. Just tryna bone, ain't tryna have no babies. Ride clean as hell, so I pull in ladies. Laws on patrol, and you know they hate me. Music turn all the way up into the maximum. I can speak with some niggas tryna jack for some, but we packing something that we have for we have a nigga locked up in the maximum security cell. I'm gripping old music loud and tipping slow. Twin steady twisting like
Farewell.
Police pull up right behind and it's in his throw. Windows down, gotta stop pollution. City change niggas like who is that producing? That's the plan skills we got cruising. Got warrants in every city except Houston, but I still ain't losing. See me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. 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 My music so loud, I'm swinging. They hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty. Trying to 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 catch me riding dirty.
I've been drinking and smoking, holy shit, cause I really can't focus. I got to get it home with a popo scope, this big old scourge just swerving. All up in the curb and nigga, this
Farewell.
singing the gin again, the sin again.
Blessings.
The wind, the women, all up on the block. I roll another one up, we did a highway, when the fuck, I got a blood up in my right hand. 40 ounce in my left, freezing my balls. Running up the tree, green leaves and all. Coming pretty deep, me and my dog. Joe, like a nigga in the back streets. One about the 6 pounds and I got heat. Black shots to the block, we creep, creep. Pop, pop, cops don't see me on a low key.
Be careful. Yes?
But I won't get caught up and brought up on charges for none of y'all. Keep it gonna go in a practice spot. But if you won't get it poppin' down, ready or not, with my shots off in the air. Cause it won't
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. 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 My music so loud, I'm swinging. They hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Yeah, for that whole side of the way.
So I try to let you go, turn on blank of light and then I swing it slow. And they upset for sure, they think they know that they catch me with plenty of the track control. So they get behind me trying to check my tags, look at my rear view when they smiling, thinking they'll catch me in the wrong and keep trying. Steady denying that it's racial profiling. Houston, Texas, you can check my tags. Pull me over, try to check my slab. Glove compartment, gotta get my cash. Cause the crooked cops try to come up fast. And being the baller that I am, I talk to them, giving a damn about I'm not feeling my attitude. When they realize I ain't even riding dirty, but you'll be leaving with it even matter mood. I'ma laugh at you and then I have to cruise, jamming number 2. You can't arrest me, you can't sue. To the law, you ain't be tough, so tell them that they should've known. Tip you down, I'm sitting crooked on. Look at my phone.
want? You want intelligence about this job.
Not as dumb as you seem.
You you've been brainwashed by fake life that you used to live in. When I say the word fun, what do you envision? Only drinking and smoking out with your crew and chilling with new niggas just trying to bang from a new edition. That's all you think life really is. Well, if so, then you're a matter of fact, you don't even deserve a brain. Give me it.
Do you even have any goals outside of bagging these hoes? Yes, no. Well, because your parents think to go. You don't play bear pong and hang out with your bros.
Yo, society's got you living for whack cause you're a
fucking adult with no skills at all. You don't read any books or play ball. You don't draw. You really do nothing at all.
Still you fiend for the glamorous fruits you don't have cause you idolize rappers that do. And all they say is I got money in the
step to the roof.
And now you think that it's gonna magically just happen to you? How?
Mother of the
Lazy
dead.
ass don't commit to
Is this
labor.
your land?
Pick something up, try it out, put it down 2 minutes later. And you complain about your life cause it ain't getting catered. Now whoever tries to call you on your bullshit's a hater. You wanna succeed, you have to try. And one day you get older and regret it all cause you can't provide. Your friends are low life, don't act surprised. Look, just cut the bad fruit off of the tree. Make the sacrifice. Girl, acting like you wanna go.
Alright, let's see.
Sending signals from the distance. There is one in particular who casts
Okay, there she is. She's over there.
Let us see what the light reveals.
A real nigga don't brag about being real as long as he knows it. And his future doesn't seem hopeless. A real nigga stays out of jail, handles shit and he keeps focused. To all you rappers whose soul is out in the wrong, you inspire the issue I wrote about in the song. You go to pile on the young who roam around in the slums. See, this is what happens when rap's overcrowded with bums. Hope the hour is long when I'm rolling out with your tongue. The man above is my guide, you know the power is strong. All you minutes and freaks are only in it for cheese. And the mass control limit was breached. Fuck hip hop. Only in it for cheese. My existence on this planet is for you. I ain't only here to benefit me. Yeah, we need to make a change while there's still time. It is hard, and sometimes I struggle trying to reveal mine. I can guide you if you feel
It's a good night, no long kiss. Since 13, I've been clocked in. Since playground, I've been on point. Since capture enemy, I weighed in like an iron giant with a strong voice. Better no money
Be
you can pay me.
right
Or
back,
not to be
people.
made me. Now I change ways, trying to stay sane in these fast times and these strange days.
Here I go, fired up. Glow same color as a fire truck. Last dragon on bath salts. Up in the way, I'm high as fuck. In the pocket, I'm popping off. Pinpoint, but not proper. Stealing energy from my enemies, taking it through my chakras. Still verses, feel curses. Every now and then I feel worthless. Walking around in the presence of greatness. Why would a nigga not feel nervous? Guess we got a real purpose and rep the minute it feels worth it. Came in the game with a ball and a chain and the damn thing changed. I'm still working, still lurking, still perfect. Chonging out when I'm in the booth and my team is up to par. Y'all can hit the bar. I ain't lying, my shit's the proof. No capsizing when I'm flowing. These waves don't play fair. I wade through my night dreams, backstroke through my daymares. They don't care, I don't either. Still rocking that white pleaser. Excess crew when we clicked up, so we roll with no leader. I'm in the mood to the repeater. I'm in a gunfight packing the cleaver. And in a moment, like opponents better feel me like I was rapping the ether.
I ask the truth, you act the loop. I say some things to get back to you. Life's 10%, what happens to you? Other 90%'s all attitude. I'm shatterproof, built strong enough to maintain my will. The will call you bluff. I'm doing this thing for all of us. If I lose my feet, I'm still falling up. I got a hand out. What's there for me? No ground to stand on, the air to breathe. You scared of me? Conquer my fear and receive power through clarity. Move carefully, we share a fate. You care for me, I care the same story. They play poor me, intimidation, interrogate. I serenade, they do the dance. Music I make, moving hands, move your hands, soothe your soul. Make you go crazy, you lose control. What's beautiful, what's good to you, what's worth the process to put you through. Can't shake the pain on the day to day, it all fades away when I look at you. I push the truth, why live alive with a wound like this? I gotta survive, got bills to pay, big fish to fry. Excuse me while I kiss the sky, it's time. Hands on the top, spun down, we're not gonna keep truth locked up. It's coming out, running out of options on the real. Nobody gonna stop us.
Here we are, A-planing, maintaining our maintaining. Bigging up the beat, heating up the street. Megatron in my hand cannon, I'm motoring. I'm in the motor gear, energy overloading. I'm going in, could it be we frozen, uncoated in. Literally shogunning, honing my craft. They blinded by our shine. 8166 our time. They don't know how the fuck we got here. Do the math on that, it was our grind. Y'all fading out like a star dying. Scared to show, but don't stop trying.
Alright, I'm back.
You better kick the deck and eat dirt with all of these darts flying.
I was going to go over
Staring up
here.
at our stars lining. Posted up in a gold mine and my whole mind is on cloud nine. We don't need thumbs up, no cosign. These dumb fucks wanna blow lines. Long as it's on your dime, I don't give a shit, no I don't mind. The snake in the bat are back in the back of the building, stacking the mini. Wrapping a circle around them and everybody in the squad is packing the mini. Back in a minute, y'all already know what time it is. To the rappers to give it. Say my mind's the only weapon I'ma get to use. I'm attacking it with it. Dig it, dig it, dig it.
Turn the beat up a little bit more in here, Benjineer, please. I guess I'm doing this one by myself. If you can't just be good with being by yourself, how you gonna be good paired up with somebody else? Love your damn self first. I was the only child till I was 13. Rather be lonely while dealing with earthlings. Still I am reclusive with drug and liquor abuses. Having a solitary time is never the worst thing. What we doing? Dedicating time to the craft. Levitating lines in the lab. Never hesitating rhymes at the pack.
I'm gonna switch it up to like one of my favorite albums of all time. Childish Gambino's Camp album. Where's my stream? I don't need that. I need... see, there's Path.
I used to dream every night. Now I never dream at all. I'm hoping that it's cause I'm living everything I want. I used to wake up in a bed between my mom and aunt, playing with this Land Before Time toy from Pizza Hut. My dad works nights, putting on a stone face. He's saving up so we can get our own place. In the projects, man, that sounds fancy to me. They call me Fat Nose, my mom said you handsome to me. Mrs. Glover, ma'am, your son is so advanced, but he's acting up in class and keeps being in his pants. And I just want to fit in, but nobody was helping me out. They talking hood shit and I didn't know what that was about. Cause hood shit and black shit is super different. So I'm talking hood shit and cooling now like New Edition. Mom and dad wouldn't listen. They left the Bronx so I wouldn't be that. All their friends in NY deal crack. It's weird. You think that they'd be proud of us. When you leave the hood, they think that you look down on them. The truth is years, we still struggle on a different plane. $7 an hour with vouchers.
Ah, there it is.
They all make fun of my clothes and wanna touch my hair. And my uncle on that stuff, I got my grandma shook. Drug dealers roughed him up and stole his address book. He's supposed to pay him back. He owed him money, but his bank account is zero. So my mama made a sweep of the hands under the pillow. Like that's
sending signals from the distance. There is one in particular who can.
Not as dumb as you seem.
Next time he shows up, I'm gonna imprison him. 'Cause I'm about tired of his shit. Oh damn, I cut that one loose.
Skateboarding down at Washington Square, looking for quarters, maybe a quarter falafel for dinner. I'm so broke, man. Scholarship apology. Facebook messages from college kids who hollering. Girls like we love you. We go to LSU. You gotta do a show so we can come and molest you. This rap stuff is magic. I used to get called Oreo and faggot. I used to get more laughs when I got laughed at. Oh, you got a mixtape?
That's fantastic.
But everybody thought it was jokes, though. They act right, the joke is. So you ain't taking care with your friends like it can't be. I know Donald Trump, you can't be. I'm still not down, but I up the ante. Me and hip hop, that last is
Okay.
And if you're feeling how I'm feeling, how the world should be perfectly. I'm fine like I'm third degree. And suddenly, what we got so high. Firefly.
It's hard to make hold the footsteps you follow. Especially when your niggas look like Carlton. The pretty girls using skin so soft, only you like your black jeans. wanna fight. Now I'm firefly like a burning kite.
And use a fake fuck like a fleshlight.
Even dudes who like me straight looking at me crazy. Like, how the hell you drop an EP
to me, Jay-Z?
Girls used to tell me I ain't cool enough. Now text me pics saying you can tear this up. I don't really like shades,
Big rims and jewelry. Every time of day from a model is new to me.
Being me isn't as hard as it used to be. Now everyone sing the chorus, man. You do it so beautifully.
Frankly, I'm stuck fast in the
So high, higher ground.
We remember you, Fairgraves. Your death will be much celebrated.
Okay, let's try this. Can't be no homo dropping like a NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coat got my ass cracked. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it. I love pussy, I love bitches. Man, I feel you running Peter in Adidas with some short shorts. B-O-O all over me. Feeling French brush, be your green is in my grocery. Now we got that cozy beef. Like an after month, it's all about the over ease. Hot like a park car. I sound weird like nigga with a hard R. Like my cousin's 440. Eat Oreos like these white girls that blow me. Talk for my ladies. Listen for a grown man. We're like Tom Town. I'm calling it a phone game. Kill Beat, Bellingham. These rappers are afraid of him. Cause I'm a beast, bitch. Burn. Invaders him. That moves like an art villain. Black and white music, now nigga, that's a mixtape.
Shout out to my blurs, they represent the realness. Shout out to Gambino girls, my dick is in the building. I know you hate me cause your little cousin play me out. I like girls who nerdy, but when they dance they be saying ow. I'm sorry for who follow me. Chillin' with a Filipina at your local Jollibee. Yeah, I'm in her ass like side of me. So if you see my hand under the table, don't bother me. I'm soft, that's that other guy.
I'm screaming, what the fuck is up like I ain't seen this guy.
The shit I'm doing this year, insanity. Made the beat that murdered it.
Casey Anthony.
These rappers
I don't know what to do. What I did was act me like a Looney Tune.
And I'll give you all of me until there's nothing left. I swear to summer. know
Hey, the crazy or dead.
Yeah, I dropped the free key for these other kids to feel a lot. Niggas keep asking
I
them
don't know
whether
if this dude's for real or not. I'm not trying to come hard, I'm trying to come me. They used to make I release free. What happened? You can't be yourself, huh? That's why I come first, like my cell phone. Role model, I am not the other guys. I throw up about my dick and talk about what girls is fly. I know it's dumb, that's the fucking reason I'm doing it. With your best friend's baby sis. You know the one with short hair you used to babysit? You were the different girl that each and every fucking night you got the front to catch a flight. That's not life, dude. It's making up for fucks I missed in high school. And you cried until I beat the right one. Cause I ain't mugging, I ain't trying to have sons. More like Ashton. But I know I got passion. I got passion. And it doesn't matter, we got all the shine we need to find. Hey baby, I'm okay. She said, why you gotta act so strange? Baby, I'm okay. She said, why you gotta act so strange? Baby, I'm okay. She said, why you gotta act so strange?
Am I serious?
I don't even know. Are you hearing this? This shit is laughable.
I ain't trying, I'm doing this. All the rappers are foolish. I got fame. My
A&R's
A&R's
a computer.
It's
They
the
really
rules of the game
for
for
a name who rhymes, wear short shirts and makes jokes sometimes.
My nigga like, I get you MVP if I could, man.
I think he's crazy as things, man. No TV, no gold piece, no ID, no ID. No matter how hard everything changes, you still got her dreams. But alone is exactly what I should be.
Your curse is over, Siren. Rest with Hinekora, mother of the dead.
You're the only girl that I ever wanted.
All life is is twisted.
Every other girl is trying to be you. My mama says that I should write you letters, but I think you're only further to take my hand. You'll like it. You don't even have to call. Yes, I've had some alcohol. I'm sorry. Take my hand. You don't even have to call. You're somewhere there after all I ever wanted. All I ever wanted. You're all I ever wanted. Hi. And I am ready to go. My heartbeat. I want you to know. I can't speak. I'm ready to go. Heartbeat. I want you to know that you are right. One of those two was the real one.
It's late night Thursday. I know that you're but you don't want to play. So you can play that game. So chill with my girl.
I'm a real one. So dumb.
Mother of death did not
Okay, now the turns are down. The fuck?
Who ain't been heard, the only white rapper who's allowed to say the N-word. I buy a bunch of them and put it on my black card. Now I got some street cred.
God damn it, Steam.
I got a girl on my arm, dude, show respect. Something crazy in Asian, Virginia Tech. She too fine. I do dimes. If not that, I'm walking out with 2 5s. Change my ID for the cops, it's not enough yet. Blackmail and short shorts, I'm double suspect. Ballin' since 83, half of them say gay. Maybe that's the reason I like lady what babies say I'm a problem. I'm lame as fuck, homie. But I rap like these niggas ain't got shit on me. Fuck the cool kids, not Chuck English, but people who think they're hating on me makes them distinguished. Like, what is this nigga doing? Rap is for real blacks. I hate that fucking faggot, man. Think that we feel that? Or I wrote on rape culture my junior year at Brown, so I'm allowed to say what all his raps are about. You better shut your mouth before I fuck it. You really hate my lyrics now? Or Kid Cudi's, nigga? Running this thing, under insane, busy getting brain like crack. What's my name in the woods? Got these niggas using MapQuest. Man, fuck a backpacker. Niggas with OCD, NWO. All white like my clothes, CW shows. Nigga got sign, it's an anomaly. No cosign, trigonometry. Man, these niggas hate me.
Man, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
They real black, like won't show up on your camera phone. They real black, like turn the flash on your camera on. They real black, take shit, turn it into gold. I'm real black, I survive when the pressure on. Upper echelon, bit my lip when I'm kissing her. Clash of the Titans, baby, your tits is titular. Listening to some Kiss FM, she wanna hear Nicki Minaj. Super bass inside a garage. It's not a massage. Spa rap with a happy ending. Old niggas wanna assassinate me. It's a shame these kids were supposed to save rap. Fuck that, boat shoes and a wave cap. He don't get back. How the fucking niggas say that? Summer in November, I gave everyone a Maybach. Coming on that payback, coming on that Matrix. I'm coming on that real shit. I'm coming on a Facebook. Fuck a backpacker with a rhino stick. I do me like a gyno chick.